Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Gotspeed. Today we have the all new Innova Crysta Facelift with us, and let's first talk about the engine. So under the hood nothing is changed. It still gets the 2.4 liter BS6 compliant diesel engine producing 150 BHP Power and 345 Nm of torque, and has a claimed mileage of 15.1 kmpl by ARAI. So under the hood nothing has been changed. And now talking about the front looks of the car, so that is where the facelift has been implied, or that is where the everything has been changed. So up front you get an all black grill, and this is not gloss black, this is black finish grill in black paint, or you can say as plastic finish, as you can see the finishing over here, and along with silver inserts. And that is also not chrome, that is normal silver inserts. This is the variant we have over here is the GX automatic in diesel, and being the GX variant, it misses out on fog lights, and here are turn indicators, and with black surrounds, black plastic surrounds, and not gloss black once again. And inside the headlamps you get chrome inserts along over here, which run outside from the headlamp as well. And you get dual beam headlights, and the headlights on the projectors, these are normal halogen headlights both for the high beam and the low beam, so you don't get any sort of projectors in this variant. And let me give you a front appeal of the car once again of how it looks. So this is the major thing that has been changed in this vehicle or in this facelift. Nothing else has been changed. It remains the same dimensionally and by the English specifications. Now coming towards the side, so this variant now gets new set of alloy wheels, and the size is 205 by 65 R16, and new diamond cut alloy wheels, disc brake at the front and drum at the back. And the Toyota Innova Crysta is actually a rear wheel drive vehicle, so you can see the rear wheel over there, and both the tires have the same size. And no chrome inserts on the door handles, neither you get request sensors on the co-driver side. Now here are your ORVMs with turn indicators that has been given in this variant, along with black inserts and the body paint. And here is the roof line of the vehicle along with the windows. You can see windows are large, so you won't feel claustrophobic, and being an MPV, it is really very successful in India. Toyota Innova is one of the most successful cars of Toyota in India. And even the rear third row window is large, so none of the passengers inside the car will feel claustrophobic. And here is your fuel tank lid, and the wheels somehow feel a little small in size. They are 205 by 65, so Toyota could have given 225 or at least 215 section tires, and these are Apollo wheels. And coming at the rear, everything remains the same as before, nothing has been changed over here, the same bumpers, nothing else. And talking about the tail lights, so you get normal conventional tail lights and turn indicators over here. Here's the badging of Toyota Innova Crysta, and here's the badging of 2.4 and the variant G. It is actually GX, and here's the Toyota logo, and rear wiper with rear defoggers with your top stop lamp, and on top you get your shark fin antenna. And here's an overall rear appeal of the vehicle with reflectors below, and over here your parking sensor. You get 4 parking sensors, and as you can see, no parking camera has been given over here. So let's open the boot and check out the boot space. You get a magnetic button over here. So with the third row up, you get a total of 300 liter of boot space. You can see you get 300 liters of boot space, and there's a manual lamp over here. And again there's a hook placement over here, and over here is the headrest, which can be fitted over here for the third passenger in the third row. And if you turn this and open up, so inside there is the toolkit. The tire is placed below over here, so this part cannot be opened. And to fold the seats, all you need to do is pull this, and the seat will fold up on the sides, as you must have seen in all the cars. And this is the third row of the vehicle, quite spacious. We'll get over here soon and we'll talk about how the third row of the car feels. And for now I can show you that even the third row gets roof mounted ACs and grab rails. So let's close the boot right now, and let me give you a rear and side combined look of the vehicle. This is how the car looks from the rear and the side combined, and you can see dimensions of the vehicle on your screens right now. So dimensionally it remains unchanged, and it gets rear spoilers and rear defoggers, rear wipers, rear parking sensors, and shark fin antenna. And the overall finishing of the window line of the seat panel makes it look even more sporty. Now this time, if I again go to the front, so the facelift has been more focused on making the car to give a more of sporty appeal. Now as you can see the front once again, and this time the facelift makes the car look even more sporty. Before the car looked very elegant, but this time Toyota focused to make the car look sort of sporty with this new grille. and the bold Toyota logo. So overall, you comment in the comment section of how you feel about the design of the vehicle. So now let's get inside the rear seat of the vehicle. So this is the maximum legroom on offer, and that's actually not the minimum. That is my driving position, according to my driving position, and this seat has been pushed all the way behind. So getting to the third row is actually very easy. All you need to do is pull this, and there you go. So getting inside the third row, you need to climb a lot from there, so that might be a little issue for some. And let's close the door over here now, and we'll talk about the door also, the third of the door and the lights on the doors, the emergency lights. Now let's put it over here. And the third row is not very spacious as such. As you can see, legroom is just decent. Even with me sitting over here, you can see my legs are touching the seats. And the third row can be reclined. You can see over here, the third row can be reclined, and there's some storage place available over there. You can see the storage places are available over there, and you got an option for the third row for the middle headrest, and you get seat belts on top, and even over here you can see, and here are grab rails, and the window panel is quite big. So for people sitting in the third row for long journeys, they won't feel claustrophobic at all, because the cabin is large and the windows are large, so there's a lot of light coming inside, and you really can't demand a sunroof in an MPV unless and until it is very large, because you can see you get a lot of roof mounted ACs. So there's actually no space left for rear sunroof or a sunroof in between, so that sunroof had to be missed in this vehicle. There's no complaint in that. And you get fabric seats inside this variant. You can see no leather seats has been offered. And overall experience in the third row, if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it 3 out of 5, just because I'm tall and my legs are not fitting here properly. So third experience is quite good. Now let's get inside the second row. So now we've talked about the third row of the vehicle. Now getting into the second row, first let me show you the door. So these are not leather inserts or fabric inserts, these are normal plastic finishing, which sort of looks like leather. And you get an all black door and all black theme inside the car as well. The door pockets are large. Here is a light which glows at night to let the rear cars coming to know that the door is open. Here is a speaker placement with sort of texture finishing on them over here. And overall plastic quality is also quite good. And here's the button to operate the windows, and you get chrome door handles, and again black inserts around over here. And this is the second row of the car. Leather seats, isofix style seat mount, and you can put in the third row from here as I showed you. And you get 60-40 split for the second row, and a center armrest. And both these seats over on the second row can be moved ahead or behind, and you get your mats, and no scuff plates have been given over here. Let's get inside over here, and this is the maximum legroom on offer. So the moment you sit inside an Innova Crysta, you realize that it is a very comfortable car. Here is your hook on both the sides, and the magazine holders, and rear AC vents are given on the top, which you can operate from here as well, and you can do it according to your needs like this. And in the top end variant, you get some lights over here for the second row, which makes the cabin look even more premium and appealing. Now the seats are very comfortable, the car is very wide enough, so 3 people is not at all an issue. And with the center armrest over here, even if 2 people are traveling at the second row, it will be very easy for them. And this also has cup holders like which comes out like this. And 3 center headrests, you can see 3 rear headrests, and it even gets middle seat belts and isofix as I showed you. So overall the rear experience is really very good, and the floor panel is almost flat, so the middle passenger will not at all feel anything. And there's a 12-volt charging socket provided over here, and again there's a USB charging socket provided over here. And here is some space, you can keep the key also over here, and if not the key, you can keep some coins or keys from your home, and you can even keep your phone over there if you want. And let's go to the other side, when this seat has been pushed all the way behind, and even this seat is pushed all the way ahead. So over here the seating experience is not that bad either. Even over here you can see legroom is more than enough, and under support of the seat is really very nice. No complaints from that aspect as well. And headroom of the car, again no complaints from the headroom aspect also. Headroom is very good, and for a tall MPV it has to be very good. You cannot complain about the headroom of the vehicle. And you can see window panels are large. So as I said you earlier also, nobody will feel claustrophobic inside this vehicle. And here's how the dashboard looks. And let's get into these front seats. Now here's the key of the vehicle. You can see this is the key of the vehicle. This gets 2 buttons only to lock and unlock the vehicle. And this is a flip key which you get on offer, and no request sensors has been given. Also open the driver side door, and here is how the dashboard looks. And before the dashboard, we can check out the door over here. So here are the controls for your windows, driver side auto up down, and you can electrically fold the mirrors as well, and you can electrically adjust them from here. Chrome door handles, and again the door pockets are of the same size as of the rear. And you can see the all black theme of the dash. This really feels very sporty. And over here you get cup holders like this. You can keep your bottles or cups or some coins also. And below over here there are a lot of controls given. Controls for your parking sensors, for the washer, and this is for the headlight leveler. And from below you can open the hood and the fuel tank of the vehicle, and you get 2 pedals, brake and accelerator, because this is an automatic. Again there's just a branding of Toyota over here. No proper scuff plate has been given, and adjustable seats. And let's get inside the vehicle now and talk about what all is on offer. Now let's turn off the hazard lights, and when the door is closed you can hear a proper thud inside the vehicle, which proves Toyota's build quality. And over here is your handbrake, and a very large bottle holder over here, and your center armrest. Center armrest is not fabric nor leather, it is proper hard plastic, and it can be opened, and it is very deep inside. It has lot of space, so almost anything you want or want to hide can be kept inside over here. And here's your gearbox. It gets an automatic gearbox, and 2 cup holders at the front also, and there's again some storage space available at the front over there. A 12-volt charging socket has been given right over here. And over here are the buttons for your eco mode or power mode, and this is for the traction control. And these are the indications for passenger airbag off or on. And you get manual ACs. This is sort of a miss, or something which this car should have offered, because this car costs roughly rupees, if I can tell you the price of this vehicle is 19.48 lakhs ex-showroom. So in a 19 lakh car, or mainly it will cost 20 lakhs on road, and for that price you won't get an automatic AC. That's sort of a miss. And here's an infotainment system with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. We'll soon turn it on. And no leather inserts inside the dashboard has been given. This is all hard plastic, but the quality of plastic is really very good, worth appreciating. And on the top also you get sort of soft touch material, not that soft but not that hard either. And the plastic quality inside this dashboard is really worth appreciating. Now this is the steering wheel of the vehicle, no controls over here, and this is for the display. And you do get cruise control in this vehicle, you can see available over here. This is for the call, disconnect, and to call away and to call. And all the controls over here are related to the infotainment system. And this is the center instrument cluster. Top speed of 200 km per hour, and in center is an MID. Now you get your AC vents over here, 4 AC vents at the front, 2 in the second row, 2 in the third row. And you get 2 cubby holes over here, or 2 glove boxes. You can see both can be opened like this, and overall you have lot of space inside. Like if I can show you, this is a paper I have, and I can easily put this inside and close this. So that is how deep it is. And you can easily keep your car papers or anything you want over there. And even this is sort of deep, but there's no lamp placement over here. That is sort of miss. There's no lamp in the glove box, but again, and you can even lock the glove box from here, you can see. And this is the key of the vehicle, as I showed you. And there's a lot of space to keep the key of the vehicle. You can keep it anywhere you want, and there's no specific key area, but so you can keep it anywhere you want. And sitting inside the vehicle, you can sort of see the hood of the vehicle, so it gives some sort of driving confidence. And on the instrument cluster you have the branding of Innova over there. And as I showed you, this can be opened, and there's a sort of cup holder provided, and same is the case with over there. Now talking about safety, this car gets 3 airbags, both for the co-driver and driver, and the driver side knee airbag, 3 airbags, ABS, EBD, brake assist, traction control, hill hold control, obviously because it's an automatic. So over here is a clock. And now let me bring the car to ignition to show you some more features, and to show you the infotainment system. So this car misses out on push button start. You get this key through which you have to start the vehicle, and there is the keyhole in which you have to insert this. And as you can see, the system has turned on, and even the lights. Let me turn this off. So I've turned it off right now, and this takes a time to turn on, but it is very sleek to operate. And as you can see, let's listen to some songs and check out the quality of the speakers. So the speakers do a very well job. No complaints from the speaker of the vehicle, because I cannot play the whole song over here because of copyright issues. So yes, the speakers do a very well job and no complaints, and this system is very sleek to operate, and you can go through home by pressing this button, and this gets Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and this is an Android system. You can see this system is an Android system, so you get your buttons for the app over here, the apps which have been installed. Currently you can see there's no Wi-Fi connected. It's not connected to any Wi-Fi right now, so it won't show you any apps that have been installed. So now coming to the over here, so here are the control for your wipers, and here are the control for your headlights. And let me bring it to ignition now. As you can see, this has now come to ignition, and on the top is the indicator of the gear and the mode. If I press to power mode or eco mode, the mode over there will change, and in below over here there's your MID, which shows you all the details you want to know. And on the left you can see the RPM meter or tachometer, and below you get your engine temperature meter. Now on the right side is the speedometer with the fuel indication, and top speed is limited to 200 kilometers per hour. And on top of there is your clock, and the button for hazard lights also. So you get a leather wrap steering wheel along with silver inserts, and here's a Toyota logo. And let's turn it off now, because there's nothing much I can show you about bringing the car to ignition. As you can see, this light has turned on. Currently the passenger airbag is on, and I recommend do not turn the passenger airbag off at any time, because that's sort of safety. And here is your ACs. So cooling power of the AC is also very nice, and if you look at the dashboard, it is sort of coming towards you. I don't know if you can get me over here, but these inserts over here which makes the car look more like an cockpit appeal, because all the controls are directly towards you, so you won't have to take your eyes off the road. And the car is really very long and even wide, so driving it is not at all an issue, but making sharp turns at sharp places might be a little issue, because you do have quarter glass placements, but the driver side quarter glass is not very much visible because of this hype over here. And the ORVMs are of decent size. You can see almost everything behind, and even they can be operated through these buttons, and unlock the car and to lock the windows. So overall the Innova Crysta is really a very value for money. I won't say value for money, but the best MPV, because comparing the MPVs like the Kia Carnival, which costs nearly 35 lakhs. So, and Innova Crysta is that vehicle which comes to your mind whenever you hear the name MPV. Anytime anyone has to buy an SUV, has to buy an MPV, the first name which comes to their mind is Toyota Innova Crysta, because of Toyota's reliability and the performance of Innova, the powerful engine it offers. But lately, because of the BS6 norms, the 2.8 litre engine had to be discontinued, 2.8 diesel. Now the diesel only comes with a 2.4 litre engine. And if I can show you the prices of the vehicle, you can see I have the price list with me right now, and you can see prices of both diesel and petrol have been given. I can pause and check out the prices, or else I'll paste this photo of this page at the last of the video. So the model we have over here is the diesel GX automatic 8-seater, and the ex-showroom price is 19,48,000. I'm sorry, which on road comes nearly 21 lakhs, 21.79. So that's sort of expensive, but again it is a Toyota product, and it is an Innova Crysta after all. So Innova Crysta has its own hype, has its own fan base. So there's definitely nothing which can beat Innova Crysta, because if somebody needs an cheap MPV with a cheap quality finishing and low powerful engine, definitely it has to be an Ertiga. If someone wants an value for money MPV just for the sake of carrying 7 people, it is the Marazzo. But if somebody wants a MPV with performance, looks, big dimensions, reliability, powerful, it definitely has to be Innova Crysta. No questions asked further. So that's it guys, that was our review of the Innova Crysta. It went quite long. So if you liked the video, do the like button and subscribe to the channel, and do install the new app which is available on Play Store. I'll give the link in description, and do check out our website also. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.